And here we are. Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody, welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with Mr. O.
Splash of color.
And me, Banshee.
Oh, and then this black thing here.
I had to say Mr. O because I guess I'm responsible for that.
No one's blaming you, dear. Yet. Hi, everybody.
Hey,
Yes.
everybody, welcome to the show.
Over
welcome
on
to the show.
Osiris
We've got two cats here.
Can be referred
Sunny
to as
is off
Mr.
to
O.
the side, and Shadow is here. Hi, Shadow. Come here,
Shadow.
say hi.
Oh.
Say hi before he gets jealous, okay? And there goes Shadow. Bye-bye.
Oh, he took a swipe at her as she
Did
walked by.
she? Or
did.
did he? Oh, Sunny. Shadow might be back. You never know.
I know you knew that too, Violet.
All right, well, for today's card for the collective, at this happy hour, we'll be using the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. Mr. O will pick a good card.
And, you know, Mr. O doesn't care if he's called over on Osiris, Mr. O, or Obi. That's a nickname I have too.
Or only one cannoli.
Just don't call me late for dinner.
Obi-Wan cannoli.
That's one I have not heard in a long time.
True that. Somebody else came up with that one, I think.
Christopher.
Yeah.
How could I ever forget that?
Wow, a lot of cards here, Mr. O. Do your best.
Yeah, I heard that too. Oh, nice.
What do you got? Oh, nice.
Whoops.
High Priestess.
The High Priestess.
Yes, Sassy's in her whiny mode. High Priestess is about mystery. Some things are not meant to be known intellectually, but are meant to be experienced through intuition. This card reminds me to trust that I have access to higher wisdom and knowing when I tune in and trust my vibes. This is the time when mysteries will be revealed and I can grow as a result. And yeah, you know, on the precipice of fall equinox, when, you know, from here forward the veil is thinning, in earnest, I felt it for a while now that it's thinning, you know, you might get messages, you might get intuitive insights, and you will learn and grow from them. This is a period to open yourself up to what your higher self, your higher wisdom has to share with you.
It's possible dreams could have meanings for you or little clues revealed. There's all kinds of things here. This could be saying that just something will strike you in a certain way when you're just about your daily business, but it may actually be a sign of some sort.
Yep. Oh. Wow, that's what we have for the collective.
Alrighty.
Use it. Use it, don't lose it. Use your intuition. Trust your gut.
That's right,
It
Violet.
has bailed me out on numerous occasions. All right. Well, I don't see fiber here, but my chakra doll that she made for me is here, and it's so nice. It says Mini Me, Mini Banshee, who's going to be doing some chakra work, and each pocket has a stone in it, so I'm bonding with it right now.
How you doing?
Okay, how about you?
Let's go get something to eat.
Ooh, I'd like that. Okay, this is getting twisted. But at any rate, I am bonding with it so that it follows me around the house.
Me too.
And then I'm going to do some more of a formal bonding on fall equinox. But my chakra work isn't going to start in earnest, I think, till Halloween. I want to have more time to pull some material together that I am going to be doing on a daily basis. So to help open chakras and just keep my body flow, chakra flow healthy. Right?
It's beautiful.
Right.
And I have
So awesome.
2 of the colors.
Yeah. And, red is my favorite color, but I did this deliberately because of my blood cancer. I wanted it to be a bloody red, so I could focus some of my work, some of my healing work on that. At any rate. And it's a part of me now. I have to face that. So, this is a healthy way of working with that or through that. Okay, let's move on.
All right. So first up is...
Maybe. I'm a dabbler with everything, Violet, but first up is, by the way, Libra. So I'm kind of this crazy alchemist magical person. I like to create my own systems for healing and other things.
You had me at crazy.
Whether they work or not. And but it's going to be based on some sound principles. It's going to also be based on some sympathetic magic. There's just going to be a number of things going on here.
It's like a cooking pot, and she's adding in lots of ingredients. Well, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, so first up is Libra.
And I just feel the more energy of your own this is a magical principle too, the more energy of your own that you put into something, the more powerful it can be. So.
Libra, it's the King of Swords. The happy message for today is that you need to take charge of something. There's something that you need to do. It's not going to be like a burden. It's really like you are very motivated to just charge into this thing here. It may be something new. It may be something that you've been waiting for to happen. But you have a sense of knowledge here that is guiding you. Like you sort of feel like everything just feels right now. Like you feel like you can really put the maximum amount of your mental and physical capabilities on these situations. So if it's a problem, this is a problem-solving time. But maybe it's about an adventure. Maybe you're thinking of doing something different that connotes, going into new territories for yourself. It's all good.
Right. I think Libra, and it's interesting you get this card, during, I don't know, sometimes I think of the balance and the intellectualness of this card, and I think of Libras a lot when I think of some of the court cards in the sword deck. And so I feel here this is the ultimate. This is the ultimate intellectual activity. This is the ultimate of making right choices, right decisions for yourself. Spirit is telling you right now, you can be the master of your fate and your destiny and your boundaries. Set them. by using your head, by using your head here and doing what's right for yourself. Thinking about yourself sometimes is important, and I feel here, I feel this is more decisions about you, your life track, your life purpose, or major decisions that you have to make for the betterment of your life right now are important. So it's okay, to use some of this energy on others, but focus it on yourself right now, I think Spirit is saying. And make moves, choices, decisions based on what's good for you.
All right.
So we have for you. Good luck with that, Libra. All right.
All right, and now we're on Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
So today is the fall equinox, or perhaps tomorrow. I know there's
tomorrow.
People in Michigan. There's a Grand Rapids PPD, Pagan Pride Day. And most of these Pagan Pride Days tend to be around, if not on, the solstice or the equinox. There's several in Michigan area. Grand Rapids has one, Ann Arbor has one, Detroit has one, and I think there's another one maybe that's up in the middle part of the state. But tomorrow, the 22nd, is the actual International Day of Peace. I'm not sure if it was meant to coincide with fall equinox. And after our show tomorrow, I'll be heading out to Troy to be a part of my interfaith group, and we're doing an event for that International Day of Peace.
I could have sworn that I had said in my Material Matters show that it was today.
Is today Sunday?
Today's Saturday.
Oh, you're talking about the equinox.
I could have the International Day of Peace. I saw it on a calendar.
We're observing it tomorrow.
Okay. So, yeah. So happy International Day of Peace, whichever day you celebrate it. Fall equinox seems like the perfect time for that, of course. Wanting peace, harmony, and love just makes sense.
Yes, it's also that too. Thanks for the reminder, Violet. Red Panda.
Red Panda Day? Ah. Okay, well.
Jackie.
For Jackie, we have
Thunder. AC/DC.
the guy who looks like AC/DC's front man.
Okay, maybe a little bit, but
A little
not
bit.
really.
Similar
It's the Seven of
hat.
Cups.
Similar hat.
Similar
But at
hat.
any rate, this is a card of, well, we spoke about Libra using her head and making right decisions for herself. I think right now, Jackie, this is a time for you to do the opposite. To open your mind and explore the possibilities, the possible options you have. Maybe in some situation or some major life change you want to enact. I think here this is a time to just explore, and sometimes that means, this is more head in the clouds kind of thinking. This is kind of like maybe visioning, but I think too that it wouldn't hurt maybe in some capacity to get your foot a little bit in the water of some of these things and try something new out, and maybe try something else new out. Don't just stop with one thing. Try a few things out and see what fits. It's kind of like clothes. You're in a store and you're buying clothes. You got all these options. I like this one. I like that one. I like that one. Well, what fits you best? When you go in that dressing room, you try it on. So I think this is a time of exploration and a time of, thinking of all your possible options.
I like what you said there about, sort of a corollary or an opposite to the previous card.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to take it up a step more too, because Jackie, sometimes to me, hi Nicole, I already said hi, didn't I? The Seven of Cups maybe, in this instance and or for our purposes, is also talking about an emotional intelligence. And so maybe this is opening up your heart areas to explore
That's a good point.
from an emotional basis. How does this make you feel? And, you can't really tell for sure from the figure, he just sort of seems like he is lost in thought. But maybe in his heart, he is weighing those options or he is looking at other ones. And so I think the idea of exploration is ripe here because from an emotional point of view, we always have so many different choices to make because we are always against competing and or corollary energies of this sort. So you go.
So you go, explore, try something on for size. Good luck with that. Well, try more than one thing on for size.
Oh,
And-
okay. Something to it.
All right. Hey, stop with hitting my computer. Now I'm angry. Don't do that. Yeah, I guess he wanted to say hi. All right. You stay there, you troublemaker. You
All right,
know.
so we're on Andrea.
And
now.
it's your cards,
Yes, thank you.
isn't it? Yeah.
I know that's very important.
Oh, that's sunny.
So we had our vaccine upgrade yesterday, plus the flu vaccine, and I think we're both a little sluggish today. I'm definitely
Well-
tired. I got some soreness in that arm.
Oh, my arm is really sore. And it's really funny because he noticed an immediate reaction when he got the shot of stinging burning. I mean, it was kind of sharp when it went in, and that was the COVID one, not the flu. But it was kind of like a sharpish feeling when it went in, but then I was fine. But like by evening, later in the evening, oh, my arm got sore, and it's really sore right now too. So
Andrea, thank you for those very nice sentiments there. Wishing all of that for all of us true.
Thank you so much. We love our chat. Our chat is always so happy.
All
Just
right.
love everybody there.
So clear the decks for action, Andrea, because you have the Eight of Wands. And
Ooh.
the Eight of Wands, Spirit or whatever is telling you to strike when you're ready, that you're sort of moving quickly towards your target or goal. You seem to have access to a lot of energy. And Wands is about, possibly business concerns, networking concerns, friendships, things like that. And there's a sense of bravery too, like you really feel emboldened to just, take on this task or to complete your project or find your target.
Well, it's funny because I could look at that card, the image on that card, a couple different ways here, in that it definitely seems, number one, to be pointing towards a center, a target. But is it coming or going? And I wonder here, sometimes too, when I look at this Eight of Wands, this particular version, Andrea, that it is it's Andrea, I'm sorry, yes, that it isn't coming from our heart and then sending all this energy outward to achieve, the goal that is close to your heart, that is dear to your heart. So this is a time of a lot of energy and swiftness and movement. Things could happen fast if you initiate a project or goal now, or possibly things just may be building to that point. But direct your energy towards all the things that will bring you success. Sometimes, we focus and we say, yes, you need to focus on that. You are. But the thing is, sometimes it takes more than one thing to get to where you want to be. And so take that energy and direct it towards all the different pieces of the puzzle that you need to finish the job.
And because it is the Wands with its networking and growth kind of ideas, there is a sense that this is not necessarily something you're doing totally on your own, that maybe there are other people who are with you or coming along with you or will be coming along with you.
Other energies into the mix. There may be collaborations, there may be, discussions with people or learning experiences that will help you achieve your goals. So it looks good. Lots of energy, let's just say. So apply it to what's really closest to your heart right now. Good luck with that.
Okay, so Rajaswari.
Hey, Rajaswari.
And Rajaswari does Reiki too, or has completed the first level.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think that learning stuff like Reiki is very good. Taking a path of learning, and I know maybe it sounds like I take shortcuts, doesn't it? But I am learning more about the chakras in what I'm doing, and I'm working with one book right now, but I'm not stopping there. I've got a few other sources that I'm going to be looking over, and I've been surfing the internet and gathering things I need.
Well, we're not quite as active in our local metaphysical community, but at one time we were more, and we knew many people who practiced Reiki, and it was all very good. A lot of insights were made, and even minor techniques of a sort that we could work with have appeared. But it is basically about how best to utilize energy for a variety of means.
Wow. Well, Raj, you are on the move.
On the move.
Speaking
with
of
the
a lot of
chariot.
energy here today.
The chariot.
Just following our Eight of Wands there, we've got the chariot. And the chariot is saying, Raj, right now, and whether this is about your Reiki or whether it's about something else in your life, you are on the move. You are determined to achieve something. And you know how to kind of marshal the forces or the energy that you need to get it done. So this is a spirit saying, we're not putting any obstacles in your path right now. You're on a good path. You're on a good course. Stick with it and see it through.
The chariot also indicates a lot of motivation, a lot of really gumption to move ahead. And it's also a sense of mastery. You know, this
Yeah.
guy is standing or
That's
sitting
true.
on top of the chariot, and he doesn't have any discernible means of controlling the horses, but that's the point. He is the control, the mind. And so it is, in a way, a Reiki analogy or any kind of energy use analogy that our minds, you know, can focus ourselves and push ourselves to the goals we want. When you have the chariot, I think it's saying really there is nothing you can't accomplish. You just have to stay true to the path, moving ahead. All right.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that. All right, we are on
Preeti.
Preeti.
Hey, Preeti.
Sonny is blissfully asleep.
All that
Well,
fussing
maybe
just
not.
to fall asleep.
Maybe not.
Well, most of these guys fall asleep at the drop of a hat, it seems.
Well, he may be
already
resting now,
sleeping
but
over
he
there.
didn't let me rest last night. He usually doesn't bother me through the night or come on the bed, but he jumped on the bed 3 or 4 times, and one time he was getting real snuggly, cuddly, and how can and I'm wide awake. And so I didn't get as much sleep as I would like, but he was really adorable. But I was wondering why you need all this attention all of a sudden. Or you're giving me all this attention.
I think over the course of the year, their moods and attitudes and maybe behaviors change a little bit with the seasons
Yeah,
too,
could
in a
be.
way. Even though they live in this, controlled environment.
Hi, Preeti.
So, hi, Preeti. Okay, here's what we got for you. It's
Yay!
the wheel. The Wheel of Fortune.
Wow.
So, Preeti, this card suggests that you are moving through some cycles. Maybe some things are changing for you, but they are changing for the better. You may be finding that there is some good luck energies coming to you, or that, in fact, you're just moving into some sort of new cycle where maybe things are just falling in a good way for you, without you necessarily having to be the orchestrator of these events, that just chance things are aligning with you. And that's what you get here from those plates there. It's the wheel. It's sort of just spinning up. I think that's representing the idea of its motion upwards. But it's turning constantly because life turns constantly. We're in cycles, just as I was talking about, the cycles of the year. This is saying really go with those cycles, flow with those things. You're moving in a very positive direction at this time.
Well, yeah, I think here, Preeti, with the turning of the season here, it's bringing a turn of luck for you. A change for the better is coming. This is a time to use the energy to make it happen, to encourage, positive growth and positive change. Luck is with those who embody it, in a way. Believe you are a lucky person. Believe that the universe does have your back, because more often than not, the universe does. They're just waiting on us to get on the wheel. To get on the wheel and ride. And so I think here this is saying if this is a good time for you to take chances, to take some risks, to take some gambles, try your luck at something. Try your luck at something you never thought you could do, you never thought was possible. Give something a chance. Give yourself a chance, the wheel is saying, because luck is likely on your side right now. So use this energy while it lasts. Good luck with that.
All right, pretty.
Nice card. We always like to see that one at happy hour.
And now we're on Sayama.
Yeah. Hi, Siama.
And I'll just mention that we are back, of course, Thursday evening for our show like this again, our other show, the regular live stream from 7 to 9 p.m. We're also back tomorrow from 2 to 4 p.m. You're welcome, Preeti.
By the way, Fiber Magic, I commissioned a hat from her, and it's done. I have to work out arrangements with her, but oh my gosh, it's everything I
so
wanted.
nice.
So stay tuned, and she's getting a hat sometime in the future.
But you know what they say, dear? You have to have the head to wear the hat.
I hope it fits.
Because you got a big old head there.
Darn big head.
Pumpkin
A
head.
short person with a big head.
Pumpkin head.
Hey. Well, 'tis the season.
Melon head.
Melon head. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, where's Kara? Sonny's been here waiting. What happened to Kara this morning? She
I
must
don't
have
know.
slept in.
Maybe Kara will join us tomorrow for Banshee's Material Matters, Sunday at 10 a.m. We're live in the chat room. But who knows? Come on, Sonny. Bring her. Tell her. Kara, I'm dreaming kitty dreams about Kara.
Ooh, Siama.
Oh, how nice. Siama, you have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is
Oh, I'm sorry.
maybe talking about, the harmony you're feeling in a relationship at this time. It's not necessarily a close relationship, like maybe a boyfriend, girlfriend kind of thing. It could be, family. It could be other people in your life for some reason. But this sense of harmony also gives you a sense of trust and a feeling that this is somebody who will be helpful to you as you may be helpful to them. And so it feels really like finding unison in purpose between two people or two situations or whatever it might be. And it basically connotes working together to achieve mutual goals, perhaps.
Friendships, partnerships, mentorships. Spirit is saying right now is a time to connect with others. Maybe, those that you are close to, or, building bonds with people of like mind. If you, seeking out friendships or relationships, look for those who truly balance you and harmonize with you in some way. Spirit says this is a time to reap the benefits of such relationships. And also, you see here, both hands are involved with filling these cups. So make sure that this is a very symbiotic relationship, one that's very equal, one that's very balanced, and that you give as well as receive to the energy of this relationship. And whether it's romantic, whether it's business, whether it's friends and socializing, it's all good. It's all good right now in your social life and your social sector. So share the love and receive the love from others at this time.
All right.
Good luck with that. I like that card. And we are on Nicole. There you go. Welcome, Siama.
You're welcome. Hi, Nicole.
Hey, Nicole.
It's barely 10:30 and we're almost through.
I know.
Some
Where
other
is
people show
everybody
up.
today? Fiber and Carl are probably busy.
They're at a Pagan Pride in their area. They were setting up for that in the park. Their grove does that every year or is involved with the Pagan Pride efforts there. And there is a national Pagan Pride Day organization, and they kind of deal out franchises to various local areas. So it is somewhat coordinated, and that's why, like when they do it in any state where maybe cities are close enough to drive, they try to space them out so that they're not all on the same day. Nobody's going to go from Ann Arbor to Grand Rapids to visit both PPDs, as we call them, PPD. All right, so Nicole. Nicole, it's the Queen of Pentacles. And I don't know why, but I sort of feel like this one is so good for you right now, because this is saying really you need to make yourself your priority. You need to look at yourself and what your needs really are and figure out what it is you can do. You can't do everything. None of us can do everything, Nicole. You know that. All we can do is accept each day as it comes. And so each day is an opportunity to invest in yourself a little bit more, to find what it is that strengthens you. You know, there may be days where you'll feel like, I need to get out in the world and see and talk to people. But maybe there will be days where you don't need to do that. Follow the muse within your own heart and soul, Nicole, and take care of yourself as you need to. Look for your inner light and realize that that's a seed that you nourish with your own love and appreciation for yourself and make bloom. You go that longer, so
No,
don't you give
it's
me
not
that.
about that.
Don't you give me that.
It's not even about that, but see how he makes assumptions. Assumptions. No, Nicole, you know, I'm getting a real, and you know, I don't want to be stereotypical with court cards to some extent, but you know, there's a real healing feminine energy, obviously, with the Queen of Pentacles, Earth Mother type of energy. But this is all about taking care of you right now, and I think Spirit is saying here, you know, that you're on the right path towards healing now, and you should be experiencing a time where you're becoming stronger physically, stronger or mentally or emotionally, to be able to heal yourself, to be able to balance yourself, to be able to also, and if there is any financial, you know, I almost feel here too, this might be saying that this is a time to nurture the things that can grow in your life, whether it's for financial reasons or others. Maybe this is the time to nurture things and grow habits that will, you know, instill and inspire good health and take you to, you know, a more healing place. I feel with her energy that it's more about healing and others or herself than anything, but you know, there can be other things too, depending on other cards around it in other readings. This is kind of what I feel the message is here now. You know, keep at it, because I feel here with you getting this Queen on Happy Hour, Spirit wants to tell you that they are pleased with the progress you are making. You may not realize how far, either mentally, spiritually, emotionally, or physically, you have come.
Yeah, 100 miles is probably too far, especially when you're traveling with a kid and stuff. But I want you to know that, because I would be very surprised if there weren't any. You know, we're in Covenant of the Goddess, and at one point Texas had two rather large local consuls, you know, subsidiaries of them. One of them, I think, has gone bust over the years, but the other one's still pretty big, and they're almost always involved too in pagan pride activities around there. Those might be more Dallas, though, perhaps, I'm not sure. Hey, just want to spread the information.
So that's what we have for you, Nicole. Good luck with that.
Yeah, I've been going back and forth about PPD.
Well, you know, and we whine about the drives we take here, but compared to Texas, it's like nothing, you know.
Yeah.
But we take a 3-hour drive to get somewhere.
For that reason alone, I'm glad I don't live in Texas, because I would have a hard time visiting all the people I want to see, since it would be like a 2-day excursion, maybe.
Yeah. So.
Can I stay overnight, guys?
Yeah, but we get it.
And of course, depending on how things go this fall, you know, PPDs or any expressions from the non-approved theocratic things could end up going bust. We don't know.
Well, hey, I couldn't even make it up to the paranormal conference in the UP, and Victoria traveled there from Texas. So, I mean, you know, that says
that was
something.
Like nothing for Victoria.
I guess, but for us even, it's like, oh, we got to go over that big daunting bridge and...
The Mackinac?
Yeah, and drive for miles and miles and...
All right, well, here we go, Violet. You waited, and it was worth it.
What did she get? What? It's a repeat. How did you do that?
It's a repeat. You got the Queen of Pentacles. This is really cool because, of course, it is, you know, fall equinox, more or less. And this card just has that kind of energy of growth. And, a lot of times people say, well, fall is when things die. Well, that's not necessarily true. There are certain plants that we seed and plant in the fall to come up next year. So it's also a matter of envisioning what kind of growth you want to have over the next year. This could be the time to plant that as well, because the Queen of Pentacles is basically nature in a way, so why not? Hi, Jarrett.
Hello, Jarrett. We might be able, we didn't have a lot of people here. We're almost at the end of our show. But if you would like a reading, we can fit you in. We've got
Absolutely.
time. So we're just doing a single card positive message today. So no questions. Tomorrow we'll be live.
Before there was much of a community around here, like about a good 5 years or so, I went to a park gathering where they were having a fall equinox, and they were using a Native American tradition of hanging things on a tree with the idea that those are things we are giving up and the winter will take them away. And so after the winter's gone, those things are no longer hanging there. Nature has removed those things we did not want. So it's a nice little ritual.
Well,
Thank you, Jarrett. Very sweet.
Some of the death and things that occur in the fall are things that help generate new life in the spring. And so we need the fall. We need, leaves may fall from the trees, but they end up being mulch in some cases. And I think that, it furthers, this dying is necessary to inspire new growth. And I feel here, Violet, that in a sense, if we took it to the fall level, the Queen is here to say that, maybe some things will fall away from you, but it's going to encourage new growth in your life. And I think here, too, that you're on a very healing journey right now. We know this, You've been talking about it. We've been talking about it. And Spirit is really acknowledging that you have reached a pinnacle here with what you are doing. And so keep it up. Keep going. And you should achieve really positive results.
So that's what we have for you, Violet. You are the Queen of Nature today.
That's really nice. I like it. Well, okay, that's all right, Jared. If you do want a reading, just let us know.
Well, let's just do one for you anyway, because you're here. And what we do on Saturdays is, this is called Happy Hour. We don't take a question.
Right.
We just pull a card and give you that positive message. So we're going to do that for you right now, Jared.
Oh,
it's your turn, right?
Yep.
You're so welcome, Violet. Thank you for everything you do.
That's a great card for you right now, I think, Violet. Love it.
And Jarrett, we are on for questions tomorrow from 2 to 4 p.m. and Thursday from 7 to 9 p.m. And that's our time, Eastern Standard Time. But we also have a presence on Facebook, Threads, Instagram, X,
Blue Sky.
And that's our regular cards of the day, not a live stream there. You're welcome, Nicole. Oh, no, not a problem. We know you guys all thank us. We appreciate that. And we know life gets busy. No, you're totally fine.
No. Is this serious?
Again? Well, Jarrett, I don't know what you're going to think of us, but we just pulled the same card 3 times in a row pretty much.
This happens sometimes.
It does happen. You're getting the Queen of Pentacles.
I don't get it. But the Queen is here, and she's a very astute person. You want to talk about emotional intelligence here. I think the Queen of Pentacles fits that as well, here.
Oh, yeah.
Even though she's not the,
Cups, right.
cup. But there's this idea that she grows through her heart. She grows through caring for herself and for others. She grows through caring about the projects and goals that she works on, and it's all good. So Spirit is saying right now the care and love you give to yourself, you give to others, you give to your projects or goals will bring about a bountiful harvest of some sort. In other words, you will reap rewards, you will reap happiness, you will reap joy. You might reap financial rewards depending on what you are working on. So it's very, very positive.
Hi, V.
V
Hi,
made it.
Lena.
Oh my gosh. Well, you
We have 20 minutes, so of course we're going to do
yeah,
that.
we're going to do it, Violet. We know we've already done Violet's reading because nobody was here. And we usually end the show with Violet.
Well,
but we'll fit you in.
Lena, this must be like, break time for you where you're at, because you do seem to show up in the last half hour, 20 minutes of happy hour, but it's all good.
We'll get
no
you in.
No worries. That's
so
right.
V first and then
So,
Lena.
Jared, I hope you like that, and I hope we'll see you again. That's the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is like their own avatar for the Empress in a way, Mother Nature, the concept. And so in a smaller way, this is that energy there too, that energy that sort of perpetuates the love and healing of the world. That's what we have for you today.
Good luck with that. And thanks for stopping into the chat. And it's okay if you want to even come to the live shows and you don't have a question. Just tell Violet you're there to watch and engage in the chat, and that's fine. We'll just enjoy your company because we love positive energy in our chat.
Thank you.
But Happy Hour is just such a happy show that we love to read for everybody who pops in.
We'll make you happy or else.
All right, V is up.
Hey, V. So what does happy hour have for you? V, it's the 10 of Cups.
Wow, talk about happy joy.
Well, I'm glad you like that, Jarrett. You're welcome.
Hey, you're very welcome.
So V, the 10 of Cups sort of is the pinnacle of happiness, more so in the way of unconditional love. So it doesn't necessarily talk to the idea of relationships. It may talk more broader about people you love in a family or people you love in association somehow, neighborhood, co-workers, things like that. But the 10 of Cups message is that you sort of have reached this pinnacle of happiness. Like you sort of now realize something is really assuring your direction emotionally, at least. And so it's sort of, in a way, sort of closes out a particular matter and or sets up a stage for going forward. There still may be nuance or resonance from that, but clearly you're sort of turned a corner in a way and you're moving onward.
Well, V, I think here this is saying that whatever you have been working towards is going to come to a happy conclusion, a happy ending. When I see this card, I always think of that, a happily ever after. So something that you are working on, whether it is relationships with others, whether it is deepening friendships or your participation in groups or organizations, it's all good. Everything seems to be going along and getting along. So yes, there is a personal or interpersonal aspect to this card, but it's also about fulfillment. Feeling really fulfilled and happy where you are and content. So something comes about to make you feel that way. And sometimes these things do come out of the blue, but with the 10 of Cups here, or with any 10 in the minor arcana, I feel that you have a role to play here. You have a role to play in making this happen. And you will like where you end up. You will like where you place yourself. And Spirit just says there's a happy ending awaiting you once you complete something that has been very important or, very heartfelt to you.
Hi, Wendy. It's not too late. We will add you to the list. We're on the person who is in front of you, so you won't be waiting very long.
Yeah, Wendy, we're kind of
moving.
We're really at the end of our show because we had very few people, but we go till 11, so we're taking people as they come in now for a while.
Yeah, we will continue doing this until at least it gets around 11.
Yeah.
We'll see. So thank you, yes.
we glad you.
And thank you for saying it's fun. Of course, it's happy hour, so of course it's
It's
fun.
always fun. Even though Mr. O has not sang a single note at this happy hour.
There once was a note, pure and easy.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you're
Trying that?
trying that one. I like that one.
I know, that's why I
Jeez.
did it.
Aw. Well, you missed his one singing.
There once was a note, listen. There once was a note, listen.
Sonny says, hey, I'm trying to sleep
Stop.
here.
Just stop that. Sonny says, what do you got against music? All right, Lena, here's your card, and then we are on to Wendy and whoever else actually shows up. Who knows, right?
Actually, you're pulling 2 in a row, but that's okay. Oh, wait, no, I did do the last one. You were right. I'm sorry.
What?
There. I said I'm sorry. Oh.
Say it to them.
You want to hear the thing that I never hear from you.
I'm sorry.
All right. Well,
Oh.
good news for you, Lena. You got a great happy hour card there.
Yes, it wasn't a repeat for the 4th time. It's the 3 of Cups. And Lena, so we could be wondering, are you going to be sharing in someone's happiness soon? This card could indicate that there's a happy occasion you may be going to, invited to. It could be something like a wedding or a family reunion or a gathering where people really show how much they care and feel towards each other.
This just seems familiar to me, like you got this recently on Happy Hour for us. I'm sorry to interrupt, but that does seem familiar to me.
It could also be saying, if that doesn't apply directly, that in general, Spirit says you are moving towards a time where there may feel like more love and camaraderie and sharing seems to be possible between friends or people who really care about each other.
It seems to me this is saying love and support for you is out there, Lena. People care about you, and you feel as though you have a good support system around you at this time. I think also this is just a time of joy. This is a time to gather with family and friends and celebrate life, or celebrate the changing seasons in your where you are at, and just enjoy life right now. This is a card of real joy, and joy that comes not just from yourself, but from being around and with others.
And Lena, we want to know if you are going to a wedding or some sort of occasion at some point. Let us know. We would be curious to find out if this is what actually happened.
All right, good luck with that.
So now we're on Wendy.
Wow, you're concise.
I
was still talking, but anyway.
I didn't.
It's okay.
Well, I thought you had talked enough, actually.
Wow.
You always say about twice as much as what I say.
Well, maybe I just have more to say, better things to say. While you just sing a song. Sing a song.
I don't know all those words.
Out loud to last your whole life long.
Keep going.
Don't worry if it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing. Sing a song. Was that enough for you?
What? Sonny, I know you heard this discordant dirge of some sort. And you were wondering, like, who's doing that? It was your mommy. It was your
Violet
mommy.
singing along in the chat. See?
Sing of good things, not bad. That's right, Wendy.
Sing of good things, not bad.
Don't worry, be happy.
And isn't it sing of happy, not sad?
Na 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 na, hey hey hey, goodbye. Na na na, I love that song.
All right.
All right, Wendy, we're going to stop singing so you can have a message.
Well, dang, you are on the move.
Look at this.
It's the Knight of Swords. And in this particular version, of the tarot, the Light Seers Tarot, he is definitely on the move. That motorcycle is waiting for him. Is he running to it or is he running past it? Because maybe he just doesn't need it. Because he is fast. He is moving. He is guided by his intellect. He is guided by his mind to propel him towards a particular goal, mission, to solve a problem, whatever the case may be. This is a time of movement, and it's a time of thoughtful movement. In other words, the good news is, no, you don't have to be like that Knight of Pentacles who takes his time, step by step. You are thinking as you go, and you're clear-headed enough and sharp enough at this time to do that. I think that's really important here because, sometimes we tell people, hey, you need to think this out first before you move those feet. In this case, you can move and think at the same time, and that is a great thing.
Well, the Knight of Swords looks like it's a person with a mission, but it's not just that. It's also being able to realize you have a number of resources at your hand. You have your own personal power represented by the knight himself actually running, but you're guided by intellect, and maybe nothing moves faster than the speed of thought. I think thought moves faster than sunlight does. Like we can just, see something in our mind and there it is. And so that's clarity, but that's also visioning at a high speed. And then, of course, there is the resource of the motorcycle saying, if all else fails, there are still other ways to achieve your goal, to move towards your goal. So I like this card because I think it represents the idea that there's determination, and really, when you look at that figure there, nothing is stopping them or will stop them from achieving or moving towards their goal. So thank you, Wendy.
I hate to say it, but when I see that card, I think of, I think of that.
You're giving me a song, aren't you?
No, definitely not.
Yes,
if anybody watched the Paris Olympics here, they had some guy in a hood or woman even, that was running around and getting to her destination, which was the torch, the Olympic, thing that they light the cauldron, the Olympic cauldron, I think. And it just reminds me of that person. There was just no stopping them. And, that motorcycle reminds me of that mechanical horse that they were gliding over the water with. That was really cool. So I don't know. Just run towards what you need right now. Run towards your destination. Run towards what you desire. Run towards what you want to achieve. That's what we have for you.
Hey, Lena, we did get your reading done. You might have to rewind a little bit, but it wasn't very long ago. It was about 2 readings ago. All right.
Good luck with that, Wendy.
And I guess that means it's our show.
Well, no, we got to do our own readings. Hello.
Well,
I pull one from Mr. O.
I know that.
And did I pull that night? You pull for me first. You first. And then we'll do a namaste blessing for everybody to close out the show.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And a car, of course, is another sense of mobility, movement.
Divine has just stopped in, Mr. O.
Hi, Divine. So nice to see you again.
Do you want to do that reading? All right.
We'd like to pull a happy card for you, Divine. So we're going to do that right now.
Yeah, because we're at the end.
You're right in time. How did you know?
And we'll close the list after Divine there.
Oh, you're here in the U.S. and jet lagged.
Oh, wow.
Okay, well, we're going to give you a happy message, and then you can go and rest a little bit before you begin, the rest of your trip. Hoping you have a really wonderful time here. Hoping everything's okay back at home.
And what does Mr. O have? Wow.
It's the King of Pentacles, Divine, and the King of Pentacles is a strong message about being able to order, manage, control to some degree the aspects of your life, especially from what we would call material matters, the things we own, the things that are mostly of concern of us. This feels like, you're looking at all those aspects, the home life, the security matters, the feeling of feeling comfortable and protected, but also, too, you're looking at what it is you need to do to control, your finances, to make sure your investments are sound, and that you're basically moving ahead, not just staying the same.
Wow, Divine, this is awesome because this is for now and for the week ahead. We like to think this message carries for the week ahead. And it's showing that you have everything organized, everything under control in this trip. Everything should go smoothly. I feel here Spirit is also saying that, you are in a good place right now. You are in a solid place. Whether you realize it or not, it just seems as though things are going well materially and also in other ways for you. I think you'll really feel comfortable here on this trip, and it should be safe and secure for you with this King of Pentacles here.
The other thing I want to mention, we sometimes mention this with this card, but the animal, the dog, the husky, whatever that is there, sort of has a sense of your instinct here, that your instinct is guiding a lot of this, Divine, because your instinct really always solves your problems for you, or is always something you can turn to for that sense of knowledge or inspiration.
Well, I think your trip is going to be off to a great start. I can say that this energy is probably good for at least this week, and maybe it's encompassing your entire trip. Hold on to that thought and that thinking that, you have everything under control here, and just enjoy. It just sounds like you're in a comfortable place right now, so just enjoy.
All right.
Good luck with that. And I guess I'll pull for you first, Mr. O.
Alrighty.
All right.
And so from this point on, we're not taking any more. If anyone else shows up, we're sorry. Happy hour is concluding.
Yes.
But it was a great show. We got to see some friends. Hey. We got to meet a new person or two.
Yeah.
Hey. Jared and Wendy. Wendy's been here before, but hey, it's all good. You're very welcome.
Hey, you are welcome. Yep, we are closed, Violet.
And I don't have a closed
But
list.
I am pulling a card for Mr. O. Let's see what we get for him. What happy messages await? I hope. It's a four-peat. Mr. Queen here.
Just call me Queenie.
Let's call him Queenie. You're feeling well, Mr. O. I think even though you might be a little battered and bruised from that shots we got yesterday, you've been thinking healthy thoughts. You have been working on yourself and your self-care, and it's paid off. It's paid off for you.
Thank you.
I feel here, too, that this could be a time of growth for you in other areas of your life. So whatever you wish to pursue at this time, this is a time to grow something new, start a new project or goal, because you will know how to map and plan it out perfectly.
Awesome. So nice. And thank you for your comment, Jared. Appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed the show.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. I see Jackie's still hanging with us. Hey, Jackie.
And we've been getting a steadier flow of subscribers to the channel of late. And I want to, if anybody's here watching in the background, I want to thank all the new subscribers we've been getting.
Tell your mama. Tell your papa.
It's been great. We might actually achieve our goal of 1,000. I'm feeling pumped that we might actually achieve 1,000 subscribers sometime in the near future. All right. Well, stay tuned for other programming from us, other videos. Some of them are not as positive as others, like our Unhappy Hour. But our Unhappy Hour next week...
Or Goth Tarot.
Goth Tarot. They all have messages that are positive in that. For Unhappy Hour, we try to turn the frowns upside down into smiles. And in Goth Tarot, we try to get you to balance the light and dark aspects within the self. So check out our other programming. Ooh, I got the 7 of Pentacles.
You're a work in progress. You are monitoring.
What else is new?
You are monitoring the seeds you planted, and because this is Happy Hour, the traditional meaning of the card maybe is altered a little bit, as nuanced. This is saying Spirit says, guard, protect, nourish these things well.
Is that the seed I'm planting? I kind of like this. I'm pulling my stuff together to figure out what more I need before I can really feel grounded enough to get this off to a really good start. But I'm getting there. I am getting there. So I think it's interesting getting this card at this time.
Blessings to you, Wendy. Happy autumn equinox, too. Thank you.
Happy equinox to everybody. Well, we've got a namaste blessing as well. Do you have anything else to add to that?
Just that it really talks about how this is the time for you really to take it all in. Like I said earlier, fall equinox can be a time where we assess where we're going in the future and where we start to leave those seeds for that growth, because some things are planted in the ground at fall time. And so this card is kind of a remarkable way of saying that you are taking full advantage of those Mabon autumnal equinox energies. You go.
Wow, I guess I will. All right.
I want one too.
Now he wants one.
But if you guys, anyone wants us, go to fibermagic.com. It's there. You can special order it with designs, or you can just look at what there's available.
Yes.
She's a phenomenal croquet artist.
Oh my gosh, she
puts
just...
so much magic and intent into
I can't
all
believe
of her
how
work.
fast she pulls these things together. It's amazing. All right. Oh, okay.
And it's the blessing of just being.
The blessing of just being. You may have been thinking that if you had acted or chosen differently in the past, things would be better now. But in thinking this way, you fail to see the positive effects your past actions and choices have had on both yourself and others. Look closely and you will see many blessings. The past is the past. Woulda, coulda, shouldas get us nowhere. But what you have done in the past, whether it was for better or worse, has helped shape where you are now. And the knowledge that you have gained from these experiences is a blessing in and of itself. And so just be satisfied and happy here and now with where you are and who you are.
Sometimes it takes a little bit of work to get to that space inside of yourself where you can feel that you are worth it, and that everything you do is worth it, and that no matter what your problems are, you can get through them. It's one day at a time, and there will be someone to help you. You just have to believe that.
Namaste, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you for a great show, a happy show as always. We wish everybody the best in the week ahead. Take care, and we hope to see you all again soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye for now.